Otro Luna. Oh, why did I get 4 dogs roughly around the same age? It just worked out that way. That's how life happens. It just kind of works out that way. Stuff is laid in front of me to do, and I do it. And then I learn my lessons from it. And then other people have their experiences, and they learn their lesson, and I learn my lessons from them on how other people live their lives. I really rely heavily on the existence of other people. I just can't stand the human existence. It's just getting so weird, and it's only gonna get weirder, and it's always been weird for me and Ma. I just think it's gonna get more weird because it's gonna get more weird for more people. Like the nothing on the never ending story. It's just because people gotta fix shit inside themselves, and nothing on the planet's gonna get freaking, go into a positive trajectory until people start looking at their gross shit inside. I've been looking at my character defects my whole life. I tried to run away from many of them. I've been so afraid of so many things my whole entire life. Granted, I have pushed through most of my fears. Doesn't make it less scary, you know? Like astrology, everybody wants to know what's gonna happen. I don't want to know what's gonna happen. Because if it's freaking craptastic, I don't want to deal with more craptastic stuff than I've already had to deal with. Today I had a Joel. After I did my talk this morning, the minivan went to the shop. I thought it was gonna be because I am so mechanically inclined. I can feel when shit's broke. I can just by writing in it, and I knew something was broke. I knew something was broke real good. I couldn't get under there enough to see for myself, and I know what mechanisms are under there. Like you got the control arm, the rocker control arm. But see, different generations call shit different stuff. And then it's the tie rod, then it's the U-joints, and the car's 18 years old, has 217,000 miles on it. It's 2006. You want up there, bud? Yeah, Mom, I'm in the chair, Mom. I got the chair, the coveted chair. Good boy, Todd. The pillow? Has a lot of miles on it. And ever since I've had it, it has a click. It's had a click, 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 click. And I got an idea what that was. It wasn't serious, but when I think it was loading the chairs and hauling those chairs and going over those speed bumps. It was from that point on, and then it was like, no, something ain't right. Something ain't right. It only took me, because every time I hit like a little bump, if I went under 25, 30 miles an hour, it's cool. If I hit any kind of slight variance of land depth at all, pothole, any kind of a little ledge for a curb, anything like that, it would just spin it into a fucking death rattle. Like the whole front end would start vibrating, and I was like, alright. Drove it all the way home, and it had been sitting for like a week and a half, and then so the tow truck came today. Well, it's like he said it was the U-joints, and he didn't see. That's the thing, is they employ so many people, and the communication is so fucking inept. So I'm gonna go down to the shop tomorrow after I pay rent And I'm gonna talk to him and get like a list and go check out my own scouting, because I'm not a fucking idiot, you know. And when they talk to me, they're gonna know I'm not an idiot. I'm not just somebody that you can just fucking run over. You know, I'll pay for, but $2,700 is the total they gave me, and I was like, what the fuck and what? Fucking like fuck it, like I just like I was like, I don't know if I can swing it. I don't know. I don't know. Like, well, we require $1,000 deposit, and I was like, well, I can do that. I mean, I've had to give cars away in Arizona. I had to just sign over the title because the computer broke, because people are just fucking assholes. They don't know how to do shit. And I know how to do shit, but I don't have the access that they have. I mean, the world is getting real freaking hard. I mean, it's gonna... Yeah. But you know what, though? I knew it was gonna be okay, because I knew it was gonna... whatever is gonna happen, it's fucking... What's happening in Uranus, man? It's all that electric shift. It's all that surprise shit. It's all that shit that fucking... I don't like surprises. I don't like jolts. I don't like, you know... It's the same frequency as terror to me. So, I don't really need that surprise shit. Let me close the window for you, though. It's raining. It smells good. When they're out in the garage, all the cats and the dogs and all the animals come around. It's really cool when the family's out. And you know what? I came to the conclusion today. I gotta pray for that kid. That kid needs fucking prayers. He doesn't need condemnation right now, because he looks like shit. Like, he's on the verge. Like, and I know that so many people are on the verge. So many people are checking out right now. I saw that kid, 25 years old. He's some actor on some show I never watched, Utopia, something. 25, dead. His dad died last week. And, you know, people just don't know how to deal with sadness. They don't know how to cope. And there's a lot, you're going to find out that a lot more people they don't have support systems, man. Support systems, all those non-for-profits that exist and shit like that, they're not to help people. They're to pay the fucking employees that stand behind the desk and watch YouTube videos while the phone rings when people call that need help, but they're just too busy to answer, you know, raising those funds to help people. And I found that to be true, because I've been the person that really needed help. I didn't get it from anybody, any organization. No VA, fucking .gov, nothing has ever done jack shit for me, but I've talked to so many people who've gotten a paycheck to help people. It's fucking ridiculous, dude, how and we're supposed to, I'm like, dude, I just want what is owed to me. I want what I deserve. That's all. I don't want more than I deserve. I'm not one of those. You know, give my 100% disability above my 50%, and you won't hear from me no more. Nobody will hear from me no more. You know, my little $3,000 a month for killing people in places I had no business being and fucking my body up. Hell, just the anthrax vaccine alone. You know? But when you go in there, you can't talk to them about things, because all they do is read a questionnaire. And you answer their questions. You don't get to tell them what fucking is really going on with you and shit. It's so stupid. And it's all a it's all a program, and it's like, if you mark this, you buy. It's more bullshit, dude. It's more the confidence man game. I called today's talk Confidence Man. Mom likes to watch, I thought I lost it yesterday, Rockford Files. There's 6 episodes, or 6 seasons, 17, 18 episodes, something like that. And so mom really enjoys it, and I don't mind. And when I was baby, it started. I mean, I was born April, and it came out October. Was its first season. So I'm like holding my head up and stuff like that, learning about people from freaking the Rockford Files and swindlers. What? You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're a good girl. And swindlers and stuff like that from TV. And then I see these people out in the real world. I'm like, oh, that's a swindler. You know? You're a good girl. There's nothing there. No, They're just doing their good girl. How do their hearing is just like dogs' hearing is so freaking crazy. Because how many fans do we have on in here? I'm talking. The swamp cooler's on, and Luna can still hear what's going on outside. And she's a good girl. But oh, confidence man. Because they always talk. Because for years you hear the terminology con man. You think someone that's giving you a con, and people don't even really like what's a con. They're conning you. How many people think that that's what that's just what the no? It's short for confidence man. A man that shows up that present. Hey, I know what this is. I'm gonna lead the way here. They're narcissists, man. They're total narcissists. They're total like they're swindlers. They're fast talkers. They're people that freaking don't work an honest day in their life because they just take from. It forever rings in my head that $200 a day plus expenses. So. Yeah, I freaking so I was just like, and it took me a while. I just said I talked, and then what happened was I was like in a meditate state, and then the phone rang, and I had been in a meditate state for over an hour, and I didn't even know it. All the dogs were blissed out. Mom was watching Rockford Files, and so and then the phone rang, and then I was like, how much is it gonna cost? He said $2,764 $3 something like that, and I was like, fucking what? Fucking hold on, dude, hold on. I'm like trying to get my bearings. I said I just woke. I said whoa. I said, what's wrong with it? And he was like talking really fast, and because he's like Hispanic and they talk fast, and so I gotta make sure I'm not dealing with some confidence men down there. That they understand that I know I want to see it. Show me the broken parts. Because I'm not a fucking dumbass. I'll take it someplace else, put it back together. Give me my $1,000 back. Because it's like there's very few, but you got few options. You got a few options in Taos, New Mexico. I could get the parts and do it myself. I don't really have the place to do it. I don't want to at all. It's just they freaking hold people are holding. You see how scared people are because they're just like choking. They're just like holding people over bear. They're trying to make other people scared like them. So I had to go freaking like lay down and check out again after I just meditated, because that was like 27 fucking. What am I gonna fucking? What the hell? And people don't even fucking pay me what I'm worth, man. It wouldn't be nothing if people paid me what I was worth. But for some reason, my fucking planetary alignments say, no, don't pay her what she's fucking worth. Chiron and Aries, bullshit. Pay me what I'm fucking worth. I don't care if I say, oh no, that's okay. If you think it's fucking worth money that I've done for some, pick your price, heyoka. I tell everybody I fucking meet that, but evidently they don't think I'm worth anything because they don't fucking pay me for anything that I do. Yeah, I'm the one that's capable and has all this fucking ability. And the knowledge and the know-how. In a lot of ways. That are practical. So, what do? I've never fucking been paid for a fucking photograph I've ever taken. I've never fucking been paid for... No! People don't fucking pay me for the shit, for the work, for my experience. They don't pay for... I should be paid like a fucking $150 an hour, $180 an hour, just based on my life experience alone. People don't pay me for jack shit, so what am I supposed to do? I just hang out and wait for the fucking planets to change. Oh, maybe today, maybe this will be the day fucking someone will see the fucking value and worth. I've had more fucking strangers show me kindness in big, huge, grandiose ways than fucking people I've known my whole entire life. And then I'm just like, I look around and I see how many people just cheat themselves all the time. They hate themselves. Why are they gonna... Of course they're not gonna be decent and generous and kind to other people. They haven't been through enough hell. Well, people are going to get their chance to go through hell. Everybody gets their chance to go through hell on earth. Everyone gets their chance to ride. And then what you're supposed to do with that is come out and decide, you know what, that really sucks. I really want to help people get through their hell, or they're just going to create more of it. They're going to just create more of it, the hell. Because likes attracts like. And it's just easier it's to go the easier, softer way. Live that best life. How many people are gonna have? They like that fucking dumbass that fell off the fucking skyscraper. 67 stories or whatever it was, floors, you know? Hey, kids, adults, folks of all ages, don't fucking scale skyscrapers because it's dangerous and you could fall off and die. It's stupid. Don't do shit like that. Don't do shit. That's your ego. That's easing God out. Don't do shit like that. It's dangerous. You got that little voice in your head. You got the little angel and the little devil on your shoulder. The little angel says, "Hey, don't do that stupid shit. You're gonna end up dead, kid." And the little devil's like, "Oh, you're gonna get so many clicks and likes and subscribes and stupid shit. Now you're dead. Now you're dead, kid." And 4 people, and I think about all this. It's wasted. Hey, kid. Wasted. And it just arrogant. And I've lived that life. I've lived that way. I've been that daredevil. I don't care if I live or die. I have nothing to live for. Life is stupid anywhere. I've made so many bad. It's amazing I'm here. It's amazing I'm here. It's a miracle. So I gotta not act that way anymore as a freaking testimony and appreciation for the life that I have today, as hard as it fucking is, just to get through every day for me and what goes on in my head and seeing the direction in which the world is going. And I knew this whole month was going to be like ups. I knew it was going to be like jolts this whole month. It's just how it is. Life is just like constant shocks to me. It's like constant clear. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? Let's handle this. And then the situation comes, and then it takes me a few days to get my freaking bearings and to stabilize again, and then something else happens. Okay, let's do this. It's like a series of bullshit puzzles. I saw Pee Wee Herman died. Paul. That fucking movie ruined it. Fucking made so today. As an adult, people have referred to me as Large Marge. It's just because it's a catchphrase because 2 words sound good to each other, and I've been fat. I've been to almost 200 pounds. I'm only not even 5'4", and I feel bad about myself when I'm overweight. My body hurts. It just sucks being overweight. So I understand why other people feel so bad about themselves and take it out on other people too. But the difference between me and them is I did something about it. And not everybody's the same. Not everybody can do the same. Because even blood types need different diets. So everybody, you got to figure out what your body needs. Talk about all the shit get it out of your head. Don't hold that stuff inside. Don't stuff it literally, figuratively, all of it. Get out, move. Get in touch with music that you haven't listened to, or find new music. Do whatever you got to do. Get your heart rate going is what the point is. That's what the point is. Then I finally got a hold of a friend, and I didn't spiral too bad. I did okay. I was just like, oh, I'm going down, and I just went and the no place space is what I call meditate state. So I'm glad that I was in a position that I was able to do that. I'm grateful for that. And I started thinking I had to change of heart today as far as that kid. And I'm not gonna turn my back on him. Don't think I'm a dumbass or nothing. But I was just like, you know what? Those are the folks that you gotta pray for, Marge. Those are the ones that need the prayers the most. Cause gosh dang, people do not know how to soothe themselves. They don't know how. That's a sad state. That's sad. And I was like that for a lot of years. Like, no matter what I did, I couldn't make myself feel better. And I couldn't soothe myself. And like, I was 36. I didn't even know what like PTSD and trauma was until I was in my 30s. It's just like, don't snivel, fucking suck it up, handle the shit, and get fucking past it and through it. You know, cry about it when you feel like crying about it. You know, but soldier up. And so, well, a lot of people, they don't have that inside. They don't have that as their placements, man. I know there's a lot of people that are hurting right now. I know all over the world. I can feel it from the 35th parallel, man. I am finally tuned into the freaking distress of people on the planet. Being energetic sensitive, people think, oh, I'm empathic. I'm empathic. I feel your pain. No, no, no. Here, you want to come down here and sit next to me, and I'll tell you some of the pain I've had that you can feel. And then people go, no, 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 that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. There goes another person that doesn't believe I exist because of shit has happened. My whole life is based on shit that people have said that doesn't happen, but I'm real, and so are so many other people out there. So many men and women of all ages, backgrounds, color, shades. I always thought ethnicity was stupid. Ever since I was a little girl, I thought people with different like colors of their of our skin were just all different parts of the color wheel. Maybe I saw a poster or something when I was little, but we're just all parts of the color wheel, right? And I always people like that were this like they're from this constellation, and like these people like and people from Africa, they're from this constellation. Right? So you have these people that look so different on one planet. Everybody should look the same, but everybody looks so different. I think different nationalities come from different constellations, different whatever, out there. You know? Maybe this shit'll it'll land on more people now that the government acknowledges that there's been UFOs since the 1930s. I don't need the fucking government to tell me jack shit about what's true. And neither does anybody else. When has the government ever said anything true? As a matter of fact, it's getting to the point that if the government says it, you probably got to think backwards about it. It's if it says it's true, it's probably false, and it says it's false, it's probably true. Hey, okay, hey. So, anyway, I just had to get stuff out of my head. I didn't want to stay on too long. I just had to get but I knew today was gonna be okay because when I called the tow truck lady, Tia was her name, and she had a real strong accent. I don't know what constellation she was from. She wasn't from Constellation San Bernardino. I'm technically a LA alien because I was born in San Bernardino. But she was a nice lady, and I talk to strangers like I mean, everybody I meet, we got some sort of soul connection. And I was talking to her, and I started, broke down, and she said a little prayer for me. So I knew that I know that things are gonna be okay. I just get so caught up and just oh my God, what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, all this expense. And money is so fucking bullshit. I hate it. Like, I need it to do things that I want to do to live, but what I want to do to live ain't so extravagant. Thank God I could carry a 20-cent balance for 10 days. So I'm going to go into fucking scarcity mode. And that sucks. I hate fucking living like that. I hate living like that. I hate it. I hate it. Until people fucking start either going down to the dispensary and buying my t-shirts or paying me for fucking any kind of contribution I have on this planet. I'm starting to think about shit I can sell and stuff, like Vans shoes that I don't really wear anymore, but they're in good condition. Might as well go to somebody. I get $20 for them or whatever, But I could also give that shit away too, and the karma would come back to me probably quicker than if I sell it. That's why I fucking hate money, man. What it does to my fucking Go buy a lottery ticket. Man, I would solve so many people's problems. I would show, and then I see, but they wouldn't let me win, because then I would show people how fucking, and then people would have to see how easy it is to help people, and how fucking stingy most of the planet really actually is. Because it don't take much to help people a lot. So. Confidence man. There's so many confidence man out there. Every time I look around, I'm in the room. Every room is, oh, you're the confidence man. I bet they usually have Scorpio in their chart, because that's how I could be if I don't stay listening to little angel on my shoulder. Good orderly direction, staying on the right side of freaking right. My character defects, you know. Don't delve into that shit and just doing shit just because you can, you know? I mean, there is a time that I looked into do porn. I was so glad I didn't, but I was just like, dude, there's freaks out there, there's weirdos out there, there's a demographic for everybody, you know? I'm glad I didn't. That's one thing that, I mean, because I believe that there's a woman out there for me. I don't know who she is. I've never known who she is. I thought oh yeah, you're her, because I just melded the idea of somebody into the person that would like me. And not really, like, in real life. Not to discredit, well, I just wasn't matches with anybody I dated before. Like, I mean, I was fucking myself. One was a Pisces, one was a Taurus. I'm a Libra. It was too close to the color spectrum of me. I learn about, in every relationship, I learn a lot about myself. That's what relationships do. They teach you about yourself. But I never slept around. I was never slutty. I tried to be when I was my drinking years and stuff. It just always felt dirty and stuff. I just was never real good at it. I've always been a monogamous person to somebody to a woman I've never met. And so I've tried to act accordingly in a way that is respectable and honorable. So when I do get to meet her, whether it's this life or the next, whenever it is, or the next, or the next, or the next, whenever it is, and we do connect, that I'll get to at least say that, you know, in this lifetime, I didn't pass myself like the 7 tradition basket. That I respect myself enough to not pass myself around and just fucking chuck and do all that stupid shit to make my, you know, you feel good for a minute, orgasms, yeah, yay, great. It's all weird shit to me. Most of it I found to be control and manipulation and not even worth it. At least when I do make that connection, I'll at least get to say, hey, I haven't been a scumbag this whole time. So, there's something in that. And for those of you out there that I don't say enough, that do watch my videos, you know, Nate, sometimes you tune in, and then, I mean, it's cool. I've met some of the best friends I have, I've never met. So, if I didn't make the connections, you know, I think about that, like, you know, maybe I know people don't watch these so much. You know, it's kind of, they're, you know, whatever. I get all Gemini about it. And then, I think about the connections with the people I've made and how empty my life would be now if I didn't have them, so. And my earth angel, and, like, getting back to me and when I'm freaking out. You know, when her whole world's falling apart, you know, and I can't even imagine. I mean, I can, but it just sucks. Because my body hurts now, so I can only. Throat chakra. 25 years from now, God willing. The world's changing so fast, man. I can't believe how much it's turned to shit in just like 3 years. Like, people just like, I don't want to work no more. But then they use so much, but they create so much more technology, and then you have people like. I was talking to my Earth Angel the other day, and she was sharing some experiences with me. They made her switch. She's having terrible. She's an electronic slider too. I know she is. And she's an energetic sensitive, and I'll believe that technology is advancing when they can create technology even for us freaking, energetic sensitives. And until then, it's just more bullshit. It's just more bells and whistles, and they're reinventing things that have already been around. Hell, the electric car has been around already. That's a redo. Nothing is new. Nothing is new on the planet, dude. This planet's been around long enough, man. Civilizations fall, and then they think the next one comes in and think that they got all the good ideas, and it's just like, no, that the last one just did that, and it was stupid. But you go ahead, try it your way. That's what the Earth is. It's like, and the erector set is the etch a sketch is about to freaking get wiped out again here pretty quick. The resets I wonder how that's going to turn out. Are the greedy going to keep winning, or is fair and justice going to have a say this time? We'll see, huh? That's about all I got for now. Hope you